Hello there. I'm Amanda, and I'm an intuitive energy healer and reader. And these are the messages that your spirit team, the angels, the universe, your past loved ones on the other side, the fairies, have for you for the next 1 week. Okay, what messages do they have for you for the next 1 week? These messages will be coming to you in divine timing. So whether you see this message the same day that it's posted, 6 months from the time it's posted, or even 3 years from now, this message is for you for the next 7 days from the time that you watch this video. So thank you, God. Thank you, universe. Thank you, spirit team. What message do you have for the collective for this next 7 days? The first is that sometimes the toughest moments carry the most potent seeds of transformation into a whole new era. So I feel like the next 7 days, your main message here is that there's a period of transformation, that you might be going through a tough time right now or getting ready to go through a tough time. And just know that it is for your highest good, transforming you to where you need to be. And how will you know how beautiful your wings are if you never give them space to grow? This tells me that some of you have been staying safe where you're comfortable, and your spirit team is asking you to move outside that comfort zone. And some of you, you've been getting the guidance to move and to make these changes, and you've been resistant. And now they're saying, okay, well, now we're going to have to push you a little bit. And it might not be as pretty or as painless as you originally could have been, but with that tough time, with these changes, you are going to see great transformation into your highest and best self. And with that feeling of insecurity, they're asking you really to take some time to ground. They're saying when you're in need of a lesson, there's wisdom in the trees. And that card always says to me that you need to get yourself connected and rooted into nature. So go outside, put your bare feet on the ground, go outside, walk around barefoot, lay down in the grass, take some deep breaths to breathe in the fresh air, bask in the moonlight, make sure you're getting that sunshine during the day. If you can't get outside, be looking at nature scenes, listening to nature sounds, things that root you into the earth. And speaking of the earth, the fairies have a message, and they're saying that the moon shines brighter after the storm. This is the forest sister card. And so they're saying, look, you're about to be traveling some storms. Some of you are already experiencing them. Some of you are about to embark on this stormy journey. And they're saying it's all right, because you're going to come out of it better than before, stronger than ever. You are going to be like a whole new you. Also, I don't know if you noticed that moon on this card, little reminder to be soaking in some of that safe moon energy, to really let it renew you. If you are a light worker and you work with crystals, let your crystals go out in the moonlight and get a little recharge. And just like the crystals, put yourself out in the moonlight, give yourself a little recharge. Fairies, what other message do you have for us? The old paths, walk in unknown territory to see from a new perspective. So again, they're telling you, we've been asking you to go walk a different path. I know you've been feeling the nudge to walk a different path. And this is just confirmation that it's time for you to get some space from your comfort zone, so you can really truly see what is waiting for you when you give yourself new perspective. Thank you. Thank you, angels. Thank you, guides. Thank you, fairies. God in the universe, all one and the same. What other messages do you have for this collective over the next 7 days? What guidance do you have for them as they traverse among this change, these waters of change, this time of transformation. What do they need to know? Innocence. Everything is guiltless in truth. No one can alter God's handiwork of perfection. Give your feelings of heaviness to us so we can lighten your load. I feel like this card, this innocence card, which is so beautiful. Look at this angel. Just holding a little baby in her arms. I feel like some of you have been holding on to situations that you know no longer serve you because you're feeling guilty. Maybe you're guilty to leave a partnership or a job. Maybe you feel guilty putting yourself first to make the necessary changes you need for your health or your well-being. But they're saying you need to let go of that guilt. Give those feelings to the angels, to God, to your spirit team. They want to help you and they are trying to guide you. And that's where this trustworthiness guidance comes in. They're giving you the path. They're guiding you where you need to go, but you need to listen. And so they're asking you to ask them for help. And you can do that very simply, but just saying, angels, fairies, spirit team, God, universe, however feels comfortable for you to say, please help me with whatever it is that you want help with. If you're, you can ask them, what do I need to know for my highest good? Or be specific, help me with this situation. And if you're feeling guilty about moving on, if you know you want to move on, you've been feeling stuck and you're ready for a change, which the cards clearly indicate that you are, give that guilt to them. Because guilt is a needless feeling in this regard. You are meant to do wonderful things, and you can't be held back by guilt. You have to live this life for you. You have lessons that you need to learn. And their guidance is very trustworthy, and they're giving you ideas that might pop into your head, different signs that might come across your path as confirmation of their guidance. They're speaking to you and they want you to listen. And something else they want you to know is that some of this heaviness that you're feeling is related to past life issues. It's something in a previous lifetime that you are working to release. And so you can simply ask the angels for help with remembering, releasing, learning, and healing from your past life experiences. We got another jumper. Okay, angels, what else do you want us to know? Oh, again, ask for help from others. This can be people on earth here with you now in your path that have maybe ways to help you with the situations and changes you're looking to make. Regular people here on earth. There's also earth angels, people that are put in your path specifically to help you. And then again, they're saying, ask us for help. We want to help you. Angels and spirits, they usually don't intervene unless it's an emergency. So unless you ask. So they want you to ask them. They want to help you, but they need you to let them in. They need you to be willing to accept and receive their help. And for some of you, if you came into this video looking for an answer to a question, should I or shouldn't I? They're telling you that this is the perfect timing. You've been setting yourself up. This path has been laid out for you, and this is the perfect timing for you to take steps forward towards your goals, towards what you want. All right, we're going to get one more card from this deck, and then we're going to move on to a different deck. Angels, thank you for this guidance so far. What else do you want this collective to know for the next 7 days? What confirmations do they need? Relationship. Your primary relationship is with yourself and God, and every other relationship flows from there. So again, they're asking you to look within and to make sure that you're making choices for your own highest good. And if you feel like you can't make those choices, if you're struggling to make those choices, again, they're saying, ask God, ask the angels for help. They're really hitting home on this. There's some of you that have been getting sign after sign after sign, and you've been ignoring it. And some of you don't realize that you're getting these signs and are ignoring them. And some of you are absolutely straight up ignoring them because you are afraid to make a change, or you're unsure, you're afraid to make the wrong choice, which is such a human thing to do. We are divine beings, though, living a human experience, and it's important that you remember your divinity. Remember that you are never alone, that you are connected in spirit with everyone and everything in the universe, with God, with the angels, that we are all one, and that you have an entire team of people looking for your highest good and working for your highest good. Okay, let's see. So we have the Lovers card, which again, this is intimate relationships, carefully weighing your decisions, good health. So some of you, these changes that you've been struggling to make are related to your physical health, your emotional health, your mental health. Okay, and I really feel that connected to both your past life issues, again with the relationship confirmation, but just feeling guilt, putting yourself first. Some of you have some really hard decisions to make, and I hear somebody specifically in this collective is dealing with a substance issue, and they know that they want to get help. They're afraid to ask for help because they feel like it's going to change the relationships around them, maybe with their partner, maybe with their children. And this is just a reminder that if you don't take care of you, you cannot adequately take care of anybody else. The universe is here to help you, to take care of you, to help heal you. But you have to love yourself enough to help them take care of you. The Seven of Water. This is a really tough decision that some of you are going to be faced with in the next 7 days. And instead of being rooted in fear and not making any choices, they're saying, hey, do some research. Make a yes or no list, a pro and cons list. Really look into what your options are. Even taking that little step of doing the research is going to help move things in the right direction. The goal here is to not stay stagnant. You've been stagnant for too long. So they're asking you to please take the steps, the baby steps. Start with, what do you even want? If you don't know what you want, get out a pen, get out a paper, and ask, what do I really want? And then just let yourself write. Don't think, just write. It's called automatic writing. It is one of the ways that Spirit talks to us. It's one of the ways we talk to our subconscious. But don't stay stagnant. Don't stay rooted in fear and uncertainty. Take the steps to find out. And then the Ace of Earth is an inflow of abundance, promising business ventures, important documents, or contracts. And I really feel like with this card, that abundance, sure, it can mean money. It can mean a new career, important documents, contracts. But I really feel for a lot of you, this is a health-related thing. This is, if you've been looking for, abundance can mean so many things. So it could mean money, but it could also mean a better partnership. It could also mean better health, just being where you're meant to be, being on the life path that brings you, that aligns with your highest good. And so I really want you not to focus on necessarily receiving money in the next 7 days, but focusing on doing those little actions, being open to receiving guidance so that way you know what steps to take to bring you towards that ultimate goal, the really big thing that you've been dreaming for and aching for but haven't been sure how to reach. And the 5 of Water is confirmation of that. Things not turning out how you hoped and not seeing the positive of a situation. Some of you, because you've been stuck in a place where you don't belong, it's been tough. It's been really tough, and it's been negative. It's been heavy. It's been hard. It's been emotional. And it doesn't need to be. It's that way because you aren't allowing yourself to grow and to move on to better situations, to the path that you're meant to be on. Okay? Thank you, angels. Thank you, spirits. Let's get one more message for the upcoming week, the next 7 days. Angels, thank you so much for this guidance. This collective knows they don't need to stay stagnant anymore, that it's time to grow. They're ready and open to listening to your guidance. What do you want them to know? And it's Archangel Gabriel with the Empress. She's saying, give birth to your dreams, nurture yourself and others. So again, the next 7 days is going to be a period of growth. Growth doesn't happen overnight, and you have to be open to it. And I really feel like these next 7 days, your eyes are now open. You're open to saying, okay, I'm ready. I'm ready for something more. You need to be very clear on what that is. Let spirit work with you. Co-create with spirit to get the things that you truly desire. You guys are so powerful and you don't even know it. But spirit does, and they're here to help you. Okay, my loves, I hope that you have a beautiful next 7 days. And I would love to hear in the comments what the next 7 days look like for you, if you resonate with this reading or not. And I look forward to seeing you next time. Bye.